sometimes I can go live without the browser. Today, I couldn't go live without the browser.
I don't have that problem with Ecamm.
I know, you keep telling me.
You're live now.
Yeah, well, we're working on it. Okay. I still gotta do make social. Come on, social. I'll explain what my problem was after I get everything working. Mimic social on YouTube.
Tooth mode.
On. You should see one comment coming through, Laura. Yeah, just don't push it. Did you see it, Laura? Okay. Okie dokie. Comment test. Yes. So is Facebook's rolling, I think. Facebook is rolling.
I don't go over to the Facebooks.
Over to the dark side. Okay. I think we made it with 9 seconds to spare. Yeah.
Lost audio.
Wait a second.
Oh, heard you now. Hi, everyone. I don't know if you can hear me.
I can hear you.
Yeah, but they can't hear you, Laura. It just turned on the amplifiers for the microphones. Oh, a second.
You can't read lips?
You can hear us now, right?
I can hear you, yes.
Yes.
Yay.
Greetings.
Greetings.
Paul Weber's in the house. He says hello.
Well, Weber, I don't
He
see him.
is on Facebook.
Well, get him over here to YouTube's.
No, I
miss
couldn't say any
Paul.
comments when we were doing an introduction.
Oh. Yeah. Hey, Paul Weber. Nice
We
to see
love
you.
audio. Come on.
We got to get you over to the YouTubes.
Let's not put too much pressure on him now.
So let's see. Where is this? Is the URL? See? Right here. Oh, that's Laura Fitness. Sorry. This one. YouTube. That's Stuart Rivera. Well, hyphen Stuart. Stuart hyphen Rivera.
He said, I'll join you over on YouTube.
You want to post your comments, you know? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Step into
How
the
is my
light.
audio level since I'm coming in from a different computer?
Sounds fine to me, but let me see you.
Look at the green
Yeah,
levels
I'm
and see
gonna
how
look.
high they are. How are they showing up compared to you and Laura? Check 1, check 2, check 3.
You are in the beginning. Testing. Let me see mine. Testing. Yeah, we're about the same. Yep. At least me and you are. I don't know about Laura.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I can't even find you, Laura.
You can't find me.
Oh, there you are. Your mic is always loud, but I like to keep it loud because you got a little voice.
I don't have a little voice. Stop saying that.
Little voice. Yeah, it sounds good, Matt Huss.
Okay. Can you still hear me?
Yes.
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 Mr. Paul Weber, hey.
I don't know why. In my ears, I hear myself really loud just because of my own setup. But I hear it all.
Oh, you sound kind of. While you were talking, the sound went down.
I did push a few buttons.
Oh,
How's
now
it now?
it's back. Now it's back.
Yeah. I have to figure out. How do you set the Rodecaster to make me not hear my own voice, but only hear
Oh, I don't know. I wouldn't know.
the computer channel?
You don't have a separate
figure
volume
that
control
out.
just for your ears?
What's that?
Is there a volume control for your ears? Just turn it down.
Well, I can, but it takes both you and I up.
Oh, it takes both of them. Oh.
They said that ours is muffled.
Ours is muffled.
Oh, that could make sense.
Not your audio. Oh, the audio is here, whereas Laura Stewart is muffled. Yeah, well, that's probably a regular muffled sound, according to your sound expert. Yeah.
Can you crank up both of your levels,
I could turn them up.
or turn me down?
I could turn me up. Let's see. Body pack 2, body pack 1. We'll leave Laura alone. I'll go up a little. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, there we go. I'm liking
Testing
that.
1, 2, 3. You like that? Testing 1, 2, 3.
Now you're breaking up a little bit.
Testing 1, 2, 3.
Are you moving the gain or just volume?
No gain, the volume. Testing 1, 2, 3. I had to think about that for a second. Testing 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I'm a little.
We had an audio expert in the room.
Well, I'm a little louder.
They said much better.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, usually I don't touch this level, so I gotta remember to save it. The next time it'll be low again. If I don't save it.
Okay.
Well, remind me to save it before I shut down the computer today.
I tell you all the time to save it, don't
Yeah.
Am I
So-
muted now?
No, we hear
I?
you.
No.
Still hear me? Okay.
Yeah.
This
I'm
is the
pushing
audio.
the-
This is the audio portion of the show.
All right. I really have to break out the instruction booklet from my Rodecaster Pro because I would like to not hear my own voice in my ears and only hear, things like this. Ooh, yeah. That type of stuff.
Yeah, I'm surprised you haven't figured that out sooner. You've had that board for quite a while.
Well, when it works, it works.
She said, yep, save those settings.
Yeah.
Well, I don't want anything to change on the output. I just want it to change just in my studio. So
Yeah.
the output I have dialed in via much trial and error. I'll do a show and I'll tweak it a little bit, and I'll do another show and I'll tweak it a little bit. I only push things like 0.5% over months until I get everything.
Yeah, I know the feeling. Yeah,
I'm telling
that's why
you.
when you were saying to turn up my audio level, I was like, I'm reluctant to touch any settings.
Okay. I would pay to have someone come on site and watch me capture audio when I do voiceovers in my video editor, and when I'm doing, my downstairs video studio has a different audio setup, and when I'm doing live streams, because I noticed when I make audio for my standalone videos, there's a filter called loudness.
Mhm.
And it just takes a signal and just
Yeah.
makes it nice and rich and
Yeah.
pulls it louder. Obviously, it's called loudness.
Yeah.
But I don't know how to get it. Like, I know someone who knows what they're doing could capture it right out of the microphone exactly the way it needs to be. There we go, Paul. I'll pay top dollar.
You pay for his plane to come over.
and watch. At the end of the day, they'll be just something like 5% different. Like, it has plagued me for 10 years.
You were pretty close. Yeah. See ya. It's funny.
So how are you two? Tell me what's going on with the Stuart and Laura world.
Oh, well, just starting the stream, I had a little panic. My browser problem still persists for Facebook. So I'm actually streaming via the desktop app, which a little confusion because, when you start up you start to stream, you got muscle memory. You remember where everything is. You kind of go through the paces. Now I have to do it differently when I streamed today. So I was a little... What happened?
Paul's talking about is this the fire that took out the whole airport?
Oh, wow. Not from Heathrow, though. Heathrow.
Biggest hubs in England.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, big fire.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We're safe on this side of the pond.
There's a lot of upset people. Could you imagine all the lights that need to be... I mean, it takes months to smooth that out, to get everyone on new...
Yeah, the ripple effect is amazing of what happens. Yeah,
it's a slow, painful process to catch everything back up. Yeah. What a logistical nightmare. Well, I'm glad you're. I don't know what to say to him. What do I say to him? I'm glad you're dealing with it because I know there's probably some impact to him, even though he's not flying. But
he's not, I'm glad you're safe for the moment.
Paul.
I'm glad
I can imagine. Yeah.
Glad you're safe for the moment.
Mm-hmm.
Mark's safe from the airport, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm sorry that cut you off. So yeah,
so
having the browser issue.
Still having the browser issue.
Were you using a standalone app for something that was going to solve that?
Yeah, because I wanted to use the standalone Facebook desktop app for messaging because I couldn't send out a link last time. But now, regular Facebook doesn't want to connect at all on my browser. So I used to have to... I would have one instance open on the browser, and the desktop app allowed me to do Messenger because I couldn't have two instances on the browser. Now I have no instances on the browser, and I have to use Firefox for messaging through Facebook. It's gotten worse.
See, Laura knows. Laura knows. She's like, yeah, that's Facebook. She gets it.
Facebook is difficult.
Yeah. So juggling is, gotten a little, because when you have muscle memory, it's like, okay, I do this every week. It's not a problem. Now you threw two wrenches into it.
And then we're like 1 minute away, and you realize that you were on the wrong Facebook, right?
Yeah, I was on the wrong YouTube account because I was messing with my browser. I forgot all the settings. I forgot where I was. It had me log in again.
I was like, it's 8:24.
But then I started thinking, I said, I can just start YouTube without a browser because we've tested that. And it didn't work this time. When I needed it to work, it didn't work.
Of course.
Because you was the first thing you said, I think. It was like, you're not on YouTube. I was like, open the browser, hit the go live, and now it worked. It's not consistent. I hate that it's not consistent. YouTube and Facebook, but mostly Facebook.
I get it.
Yeah,
I get it.
So I got my new toy this week.
Laura, Laura's got a phone.
How much do you love it?
I show my phone?
Of course. Why wouldn't you?
Oh.
It looks
pretty big.
Looks like a big black brick.
Nice.
Everybody's like, oh, it's a tablet. I was like, no, it's not a tablet. Anyway. So I was playing with the photo features, and I have AI on there. Where I could cut the person.
Let's describe it. Describe what you would do.
So it has AI, and you can cut the person out and then place it somewhere else. And we were playing with all. Oh, I was like, oh my goodness, let's do it. It's like you could do that.
She clipped out the background in like 2 seconds, and then put the stroke line, the white stroke line around I was just like, well, I wish it was that easy for me on Photoshop.
so then he was laughing. He said, now you can take the pictures, cut them out, and send them to me, and I could do thumbnails with them.
Yeah. Well, if you want to improve your thumbnail, make a headshot of yourself, cut yourself out.
She's the graphic design expert now. She has AI.
Yeah.
Look at this. This is my impersonation of Laura with her new phone. Hello. Hi.
It's a tablet. It looks like this. They call it a
Sorry, Laura. I love you.
That's it. That's good. I thought okay. Look, as you get older, you need the screen bigger too.
What was the name that they called the phone? A hybrid between a phone and a tablet? Wasn't it a phablet? You never heard that?
I want to know.
You never heard that? Phablet?
No.
The name phablet?
Not interested.
No. I'm saying it was like a joke. People used to say you have a phablet instead of a tablet.
Oh, okay.
A tabone.
So we're doing the whole setup at night, right? To connect the phone and everything. And we called Booth, right? Mobile. And the guy's like, well, you need updates first. And we were like, okay. He's like, you do the updates and call us back when you're finished. It was like, we can't just stay on the line.
Yeah, it took us 30 minutes to get you on the line.
Like literally 5 minutes or whatever. We call back. I'm like, okay. I said, it just took.
Yeah. As soon as the guy hung up on us, it was like done updating. It was like, I got fiber, man. It's gonna download real fast.
And then to transfer everything was so easy. I was but the bad thing was my phone had so much storage. I had to delete stuff before I could transfer
Before she could transfer, we had to delete a gig's worth of stuff. It didn't have enough memory to do the transfer.
What?
Yeah.
He's like, you still gotta delete this. You still gotta. I was like,
I was like, pick another app to delete. Pick another.
See, that's where Apple reigns supreme, because all the images are stored in the cloud, and you just have low-res thumbnails.
Well, this was the apps that we had to delete.
I need to do an app purge. I have all kinds of crusty things.
Yeah.
I only use 7 apps on the whole device, and I have 25 pages worth of apps on it.
Yeah, stuff you checked out for like 5 minutes and you left it in the phone, right? Yeah.
I gotta go through it again and see what I don't really use on there and stuff.
Yeah. But she got most of it back. We only had to remember putting back 4 things.
And I got my Dunkin' Donuts back.
Yeah. That was the main complaint that started everything. She couldn't load a Dunkin' Donuts app.
But everything comes so much faster and
because she didn't have 5G before.
Oh wow.
And then and I went for a run today. And I was so excited because now it says 5G in the corner. And I'm 5G before I was never, I guess, 5G or whatever. So I ran around the whole park and I had no problem with my music. I was like,
she would have a lot of dropouts on the run.
Like you would get to a certain spot in the music. It was like,
that's gotta ruin your groove. Yeah. You get all.
I have the perfect thing for that comment.
Yeah, dope. That's the new sign. That's the new one.
Yeah, it's a new one.
That's the Doc Rock one.
And I have another one. No one has seen this second one. Should I premiere it here on the Stuart Rivera channel?
Yeah, he's got a secret sign.
I hope you're both sitting down, I can see. But if there's anyone in the audience not sitting down, I would recommend sitting down. Do you have a drum roll?
Yeah, do your drum roll.
No, I get the rim shot only.
Okay.
Well, I got story time. Story time with Mr. House.
There we go. Maybe one of you can give me a drum roll just from your voice.
What does it say? Mahalo.
Mahalo.
Yeah.
I like that one.
That's cool. That's a Doc Rock one too. It has to be. He's Mr. Hawaii.
He lives in Honolulu, so they say mahalo a lot. Now, what he asked for was dope and obscene finger gesture. I didn't give him the obscene finger gesture.
Uh.
I did this one. And notice how they're both purple because Doc Rock loves purple. So
yeah, it's coming off kind of blue, but okay.
And it's
purple.
It's hard to tell. Yeah, it does look blue on the camera, but trust me.
Yeah.
That's what I got going on. Now the question is, how do I alter my store? Like, do I bundle this in as a 6-pack, or do I sell this separately, or?
Oh, it's a one-time thing, or that's a new item now?
Well, I'm gonna see if there's any interest, and if there's interest, I'll make it for sale. I don't think there will be much interest in this one, so this was probably not going to be mass produced. Although I did make a stencil for it because I make a negative so it holds the spacing. Because I go through and I spend more time than you would probably think I spend kerning, which is the space between the letters.
Yeah.
I kern every letter perfectly. And so if I'm just slapping the letters on willy-nilly, my brain would explode. Like I couldn't handle it. So
well, wouldn't and you have it burn the name and then you can just put it on top of it so you don't have to think too much.
Well, but then that would take longer to burn the name in and then try and. So you're saying like burn an outline
as a guide, yeah.
Yeah, but then you'd still have to fat finger it. You know, it wouldn't be perfect.
Yeah.
When I have a stencil, it drops right in and it can't turn. It can't go north, south, east, west.
Oh, okay. I didn't get what you meant by stencil. Okay, yeah, I get you now.
It's like the negative shape of it.
Yeah. Oh, that's good. No, perfect.
What about your question one? Didn't you make one with a question? A Q?
Oh, Q and a colon?
Oh, I did do a Q colon for, for Paul Duncan, the Mr. Moderator. I didn't know if anyone else would want a Q colon. That's another thing I could do. That's
a cute one because it's always questions and put a Q somewhere. Like, what was it, Laura? You used to say?
Yeah, well, it's good for any chat, really.
Mm-hmm.
You know, pick out the questions.
Yeah, I noticed that one. I like.
And the thing I like, this uses the same background shape as subscribe and share. See how it's the same? This is upside down, but see how it's all the same pill shape?
Yeah.
And then the Q colon used the same shape as this.
Mm-hmm.
So I am trying to be smart with the manufacturing of it because I could just do a whole bunch of these pill shapes and just spray paint them red, blue, or purple.
Yeah.
But just have the same shape.
Sure.
This is the only oddball out. This one's
we actually got to use that one tonight.
It's behind Stuart. Yeah.
Yeah, it is back there. Did you see it?
It's dope.
Yeah, it's back there.
You're on mute. It's dope.
I got the subscribe handy.
Nice.
And the other one. Oh, I'm facing the wrong way. I keep them handy.
Don't give us a thumbs down, people.
Yeah.
No,
I almost did by accident.
And share the show.
Yeah.
I'll say I have the prototype with the pointy. See how pointy that is?
Yeah, it's dangerous.
That did not make it to the manufacturing. Everyone got little rounded pieces right here. Because pointy's too fragile. Then they would be like, man, it cracked off.
Nah, you made them excellent. Definitely quality stuff.
I was so jealous the other night when you got that grill. My food was so good and the peppers.
Oh yeah, she's looking at your grill.
You should have seen me. I was just like,
Yeah, that's one of my 3 high-end items I got. Is the grill, the bike, and the vacuum cleaner.
In the requirements, did they tell you to buy $80 steaks for the grill?
I bought $30 worth of meat for that video, and $50 worth of fruits and vegetables for the juicer. I think I'm going to sell the juicer. I don't know if I'm going to keep it or not. Oh! Speaking of selling, I plan to go live. I don't have it on the calendar. But I plan to go live on Whatnot tomorrow, and the neighbor boy's coming over to help me.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, you know, partner in crime. Man, that's good.
Yeah. His job is going to be to hand me boxes. So I'm say, Caleb, get me box number 7. And he's going to hand me box number 7. I'm going to take the product out, show it. And then it's going to be auctioned. And I'm going to put the product. I'm going to hand him the product in the open box and say, give me product number 8. And then after he gives me 8, he has to put 7 back together. That's his whole job. You know?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, because there's going to be a lot of mess if you don't.
Yeah, something's come in a bag, and then they go the foam around. You know, he's going to do all that.
I don't know. He's saying an 18-ounce rump steak is 19. I guess that's English dollars.
$25 USD.
Yeah.
Pound. 19.95 pounds.
Yeah.
Or 19. What is that? 19 pounds 95 pence. Is that that right?
Probably. Yeah. There is a 4th window if he wants to join. Surprised Laura didn't say it. She's usually the first one. Hey, if he wants to join. We have the 4th window open.
I black void of nothingness.
Which the link for that one changed, so we definitely have to send it out.
Yeah, we had too many people jumping in at that time.
Yeah, we had that weirdness, so no more public links.
That's right.
That's for sure.
That was so funny. Every time
unless you're on Ecamm, it's the same link for all 10 guests. You you put them in slots once they come in. See, vMix has it opposite. Like, this is the slot link.
Yeah. Which it took me a while to figure that out. Because I kept having
engineers were like, should we make it difficult for people or should we make it easy?
Easy.
Let's make it easy. You're fired. We're making it difficult. Like, that was the vMix engineer theorizing this.
Yeah. Well, I didn't build it, so.
He's in bed. I forgot.
Well, that's right. It's 5 hours later. What is it? 3 a.m.?
He says 1 a.m.
Oh, wow. That's right. You're on the other side of the planet.
1 a.m.
It's 1:56, or maybe with daylight savings, it's almost 1 a.m. It's 12:56 a.m.
Well, don't say we never invited you.
Oh, good. No, hey, Paul, no sweat, brother. No sweat. We're glad you're here. We're glad for the view. We're glad for the watch time.
You got a rain check whenever you want. Don't worry.
There we go. Mahalo.
We'll have to do an early show that he could jump in early.
Yeah.
It could be like the Stuart Rivera After Dark, but opposite. It should be like Stuart Rivera afternoon show.
Yeah. The UK daylight savings. Yeah.
Brunch with Stuart and Laura.
He said, I appreciate you all.
Yeah, I see it.
Yes.
I could have an after show on Good Morning Haas called Second Breakfast with Haas. The members only after show is Second Breakfast Haas.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's good.
Who is it, Roy? He was really short on Tuesday, right? I think he went on at like 9:15.
Yeah, sometimes he cuts it off early.
9:30.
He started late because he set up the stream on the mobile, and then he said if you schedule it from mobile, you can only go live from mobile.
Yeah, that sucks. You can't change your mind on it. Yeah.
The YouTube platform thing. It's not a Mac or Windows. It's not a vMix or Ecamm thing. It's just.
I didn't know that.
So he had to kind of resolve that. I think that took longer. That's why
So
he started.
So Laura, if you're on the road and you're trying to schedule a stream, like I schedule them a day or two before.
Mm-hmm.
You can't do that from your phone because you're locked in. It'll think you want to use the mobile.
Right.
If she's doing it to YouTube, if she's using the YouTube Studio.
Yeah.
That's
just don't do it.
I need 60 more subscribers before I go anything on my phone.
Oh yeah.
Yes. I only have 40.
We got to do a subscriber push for Laura.
My little subscribers that I have.
Yeah. Well, you can always.
Happy. I'm not complaining.
You can always pre-record. You don't have to go live.
Oh, I know. Well, now that I got the new phone, I can do a lot more.
Yeah.
Play with it.
I mean, do what you can. That's what I'm saying. It doesn't necessarily have to be live.
Mm-hmm. I have
pre-record and upload.
I have the pen, and I could do that, and put the phone somewhere. And
yeah, she likes the stylus acts as a trigger for video.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Photos too, but I like it for the video. Yeah. This way you don't have to edit out a whole bunch of you moving around, setting up, and then hitting the camera. And just click.
I like it.
I like when Stuart plays with my phone and he's like, "It's mine now." I said, "No, you still have yours."
I start sliding my phone toward her to take mine. Yeah. No, the AI thing is good.
Those tricks.
The AI thing was good.
And the minute I tell you tell the new generation at work, they're like, "You got AI on your phone?" Like they all know what that is, and I'm like, "AI? I don't know what that is yet."
Yeah.
I try to describe it, and they're like, "You got AI."
There's different types. So, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I enjoy the AI on the browsers. You ever see that on Google now? It tells you it has AI responses on Google.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, love it. It's been very accurate. I'll ask it how to do something on the phone. Like Laura got a new phone, so I'm like, "Where is these settings?" Just ask it plainly, and it plainly tells you very detailed where everything was. It's like it's hard to beat.
Oh, so it was so funny the other night when we were talking to Boot. The guy on the phone, right? So we're like, "How do you transfer your data from the old phone to the new one?" So the guy's like, "Oh, you asked Google to do this and that." I was like, "Well, we knew that."
He gave us this whole speech about Google. It's so serious too, and he was like,
"Yeah," he was like,
"Tell it the model number of the phone." And then if your other phone.
I know that, but I thought maybe you had a shortcut that would just tell us, just to
while
do
he's
this
speaking, we're me and Laura looking at each other like, "Duh."
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
He's clearly saying, "Go ask Google."
Go ask Google.
I knew that.
But he was trying to be real nice about it by saying, "Tell it the model number and everything. You will get a real response."
Yeah. It was just so funny.
Yeah. Yeah. Now that application they have built in called Samsung S Switch, I think it's called.
Yeah, S Switch.
Yeah, it's in Samsung. It transferred everything great. I think the only thing it didn't transfer was my doorbell, with the Hikvision doorbell.
He was laughing.
And Laura was like, "I don't want it anyway."
I see the people coming to the doorbell. I'm like, "Who is this? I can't answer it anyway."
She's at work and she's hearing hearing it ring.
You see the landlord half the time on there anyway.
Yeah, she wants to talk to me. She doesn't knock on the door. She rings the doorbell and talks to me through the doorbell. I don't know why she prefers it that way.
I was driving Tracy crazy because I was out on the front porch filming a video, and I was filming a video about a security system, which is like right up your alley, Stuart. But
yeah.
So I was going out there, I was setting up, and then went out, set up the camera, went back in, tripped the alarm, went back out, took the camera down, and every time I step out on the porch, it's like bing, 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 bing on Tracy's phone. She was at work. She's like, "All right, we're gonna silence this."
Yeah.
Oh, that was like the day you were doing the test, and I kept getting this, and I keep seeing a student, and I'm like, why are you in there? Like,
I
he's
totally
like,
forget
oh,
that
I
it
hope
rings
you
on
didn't
her
get
phone.
mad that I was doing a test. I was like, well, you could have warned me.
Yeah. Yeah. I was adjusting the motion or something. Mm-hmm.
I go to look at it, and I'm like, why is he standing there?
What he was doing.
Yeah. Yeah, no,
I should show you the security system I got. I don't know why. Every time I activate it, it just goes off. Like there must be some sensor that's working that I don't think is working, but it is working. Because I have a bunch of those window and door sensors, you know, when they separate.
Yeah.
It, and it has 2 water sensors. It has a motion sensor. And it has an outdoor alarm. And the base station is like the indoor alarm. And it has 2 key fobs.
Is it all wireless? Is it all wireless? Yeah, I think I had one like that. Yeah. It worked pretty good, but I have a more bigger permanent system, so I never really set it up.
We had that at the old apartment, right?
It ties into Smart Life, the Smart Life app.
Yeah,
and I have some of these lights, the smart outlets that electrical plugs that turn on and off. I have those on Smart Life, so I'm like, oh, I don't have to download another app. Yeah. It was pretty touchy.
Didn't we have that at the old apartment?
No, we had one here.
You had it here?
Yeah.
Are you looking at me? You
one of the. I'm sorry. Yeah. I did a
Laura.
Tall boy. Sorry.
No, you did a Laura first.
No, we had it here. Yeah. I let all the batteries die though and stuff. I didn't set it up.
Yeah. We did have it here. We had it on the front door, right? On the main
We've had
door,
a couple of different ones.
No, I was just trying to.
It was a review item. I didn't pay for it. Yeah. It's probably the same one you got.
I was asked to do 5-star reviews. I was like, nope, not doing it.
Yeah.
That's against terms of service.
Yeah. You gotta be careful. Yeah, I got crunched for that, man. I still can't do reviews now. I can review the seller only. I can't review the product. So like they didn't 100% ban me, but
yeah. They'll still take your money on new purchases.
Yeah. See, this one I actually got for free because they wanted me to pay partially for it, but then when my account got shut down, they were like, well, since your account got shut down, you can have it for free. I was like, okay. At least I got something out of it.
Good.
No, that grill was the doors and the table. I was just like,
yeah, it's a nice grill. Nice grill. It looked like.
I love it. Yeah, it's nice. There was one that was even higher up. I didn't pick that one. It had a pizza oven next to the grill base.
Oh, really?
So it had a 4-burner grill. Next to it was a pizza oven. And then it has the side pot burner. I don't know what they call it. Put a saucepan on
there. Yeah.
I was like, I don't think I'm going to make pizza outside, so I don't want that one.
So did that replace the grill you had, or now you got 2 grills?
Threw the old grill out. Yes, tossed it. And the grill I had was just a round circle grill, kind of small, with no side tables. That is the worst mistake. You need a side table.
There's
when
always
you pick food off. You need something to put it on.
Yeah.
It's so obvious, but when you don't have it, you're like, I gotta have it.
Yeah.
It's good. I like it a lot. I thought the side burner wasn't working, and here the knob is a little different for the side burner. You have to push the knob in and then turn it.
Oh, it's like a safety. Yeah.
I guess. It's just the mechanism's a little different on that 5th side burner only. The 4 main ones, I just turn them and they work.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. It's a little odd then. Yeah.
So it's super nice. The instructions need rewritten because the instructions weren't. It had the same part on 2 different builds, labeled the same part number, and all the part numbers are unique. So it had part 10 on step 4, and then part 10 on step 12. I'm like, wait a minute. And then some of the numbers weren't numbers. It was some other hieroglyph. It wasn't Arabic. It wasn't 0 through 9. It was some other character. I'm like, oh, this ain't right. But yeah, after you kind of figure that out,
yeah.
it work.
You still making your juice in the juice machine?
I made another juice just for myself, and then I cleaned it and put it back in the box. I haven't taken it out yet.
Was it trouble? Was there a lot of trouble to clean it?
No. You just run everything under the sink and wipe it down with a paper towel, and you're basically done. You could dishwash it, but I didn't feel the need to. It's pretty simple. Like the little chute that the stuff goes down really doesn't get messy. It was the auger got messy, and the screen that filters it were like the real messy parts, and the little buckets the stuff falls into. Get cleaned. Pretty simple. But that auger is pretty impressive because the inside geometry changes on that auger. That's what happens as it gets forced down the tube. It's being squished because the center mass gets larger and then smaller, but the fins are all perfectly the same side. So as it goes down, it just gets crushed, and that's when all the juice comes out. I'm like, that's a pretty clever engineering. I was watching something on YouTube, Kodak, and how Kodak is a lot of chemical for like film development and things like that. They have a lot of liquid, but a lot of like goopy liquid for because there's film. It's not just plastic. It's all kinds of layers of all kinds of weird shit. And the one big industrial machine they have is this big auger, and as it pushes down, the center of the auger gets larger and larger and larger, and it gets crushed and heated up, and then it a reaction happens chemically and whatever. I was like, that's pretty clever.
Pretty cool. Yeah, it's got to have a decent sized motor on it too, right?
I'm sure it does. It's heavy. It's a solid piece of equipment. Because some of the things I review, it's like, you can tell they're cutting corners. Some things are the highest of the highest end. I'm like, ooh, yeah.
Yeah.
Like that double monitor, they gave me 4 high-end cables, 4 2.5K monitors, flat panels. I'm like, yes, please.
Yeah. I'm glad you actually got a use for them too.
Yeah. I think the one keyboard company loves me. They love my keyboard videos. They have mechanical gaming keyboards that all light up. I have now. I've probably done eight of those.
Oh my god!
No.
Yeah. All kinds of them. Some have little knobs on them, and some. I'm getting to like understand all their features because they could do Bluetooth. They can do Wi-Fi or USB, and they get a Bluetooth 3 or Bluetooth 5, and then they have 3 different Bluetooths, so you can have 3 different machines, and you can go function Q or function 1, and it's Bluetooth 1, and then you want to do it on your tablet, function 2, boom, now it controls the tablet. Yeah, it's pretty sweet.
Wow. Yeah, that's sort of like the MX mouse that I have. It has settings you can, if you have the dongle and all the devices, you can switch what computer you can use the mouse on. Yeah, not that I use it that way, but supposedly it can do it. Yeah.
This latest one, I was just typing on my phone instead of, because I used to like get the other computer from the other room and put it on the desk, and then I used to type, and you could see it typing on the computer, and I'm like, well, why don't I just use the phone? So I was doing the quick brown fox jumped over the lazy dog. I typed it real fast and came out on the
yeah.
Pretty slick.
Laura, you got any stories from work, customer related?
No, it's just the one that I got to finally watch. The other lady, she was doing the computer classes and how she teaches them.
Oh, you got to observe another class.
Yeah.
Okay.
So she just does the basics. She was teaching them Microsoft Word and how to copy and paste a paragraph and how to make it smaller in the font and how to put a picture in. So if you have Microsoft Word open and you have the picture on the desktop, you can just drag it over. It was showing that.
That's good.
I did a mouse pad review, and it has Microsoft Word and Microsoft Excel shortcuts on the mouse pad.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
I was wondering what was written on it. I saw the big, it's huge, that thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One is focused on Word and Excel, and the other one is also Word and Excel, but a whole bunch of other stuff too. So if you want a desk size mouse pad with all the shortcuts on it, let me know. Ship it up to you in Queens.
And it was so funny because there was an older man, I don't know how old he was, but he couldn't get the feel of the mouse, of how to do the clicks and everything.
Double click.
And she's like, double click. And then she's doing it, and she's like, no, you have to do it. And she was like putting her hand on top of his hand, and he couldn't get it. And then now you do single click. And
it's like click, click. I just did double. No, click, click. It's closer together.
You scroll up and down, and you know.
Hey,
and
man.
Then you get the other guy. We're 15 minutes into, it's almost finished. There's 15 minutes left. The guy's like, oh, I overslept. And they're like, well, you can sit now. I mean, it's a free class.
It was late to the class.
Yeah.
That's what you meant.
So the class is at 10:30, and he came at 11, I guess. So it was 15 more minutes left or whatever. He's like, oh, I overslept.
Okay.
Yeah, it's okay.
Well, you know, say what you will, but when you first learn to use the mouse, when you first learn, it's, you know, so you have to hold the click down, and then move the mouse, and then let up. Like in your mind,
that's the drag, right? Yeah.
You have to know the difference between a click down and a click up. It's not the same. Like, it takes a minute. It takes a minute to get used to it.
Bless you.
Sorry. Excuse me. Sorry.
And then I did Macromedia Macromedia Director, where you could program. It was like you had to program all of those mouse movements. So I had routines like the still down, I remember, because there was a routine checking to see if the mouse button was continuously being held down. And so the still down function would go 1 while it was down, and then it would go 0 once you let up on it. And north, south, east, like I had, because when we were doing buttons, you know, so the rollover state of the button was one routine, and then the click down was another. The button would go down,
a different state,
and then it was the still down. Is it still held down? Then it would stay down, and then is up, and then it would click up and activate. Or if you rolled off of it and it clicked back up, but then it wouldn't activate because you rolled off of it. And so, like, at one time, like you had to program all of those things. So as a programmer, like you really got to understand.
Sure.
Oh, remember when you used to teach me the touchpad mouse? I couldn't get the hang of it.
Yeah,
He's like,
that takes a while for some people.
And I just couldn't. My god, it took
double
a
tapping
long
on
time.
a surface. It's like the double clicking, but you got to do it on the surface of the touchpad. Yeah.
And he was like,
is it a mouse with a touchpad on the top of the mouse, or is it the mouse?
Well, sort of like
no, like the laptop, the way
like
the
this.
trackpad.
Like
yeah,
that.
Like trackpad. That's what I meant to say.
And he was like, he would get so frustrated. He was like, I just showed you how to do it. And I was like, I couldn't get the hang of it. I was like, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You know what really threw me? See, I'm so old. Well, all three of us are so old.
Yeah.
The mouse used to have a wheel. Remember the wheel?
Yeah, still does.
Okay.
It's a little
now,
little dirty.
Here's the question, Stuart. Because when you roll the wheel, so if this is up, okay, and then this side of my hand is down,
Yeah.
this is up and this is down. When you roll down on a wheel, look at the way the wheel is hitting the ground. Do you see how it's rolling up?
Yeah. Yeah.
So when you scroll the wheel down, you're moving whatever object you're touching up. So if you were scrolling,
it's kind of reversed. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But then they took the wheel off of the mouse, and now this is a touch mouse. And then when you go down, well, it's like you're putting a pin, like there's a pin on your finger, and then you drag down. So you want the mouse to go, you want the screen to scroll down. So which is it? So like which direction do you set your mouse? When you drag down, do you want what you've touched to go down? Or when you drag down, do you want it to go up?
Yeah.
Like the mouse wheel.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I was mouse wheel forever on these things until I couldn't. I had to switch. When people without people who enter computers without the wheel, of course you go like this. You want your window to go down.
Yeah.
You're stroking down. You want the window to go down.
Yeah.
But on a mouse wheel, it would go up when you went down.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm preaching to the choir.
Yeah. Because on the scroll bar, you're actually going. It goes down, but everything on the screen is going to go up. Yeah. Right.
So how does it work on your mouse?
Let me go to. I scroll down. Yeah, if I'm scrolling, my finger's going down, right, towards my wrist.
Yep.
And the text, the chat's going up.
See, that's the way it's supposed to work on a wheel.
Yeah.
But if you move to a touch screen mouse, your brain's gonna break.
Yeah.
We haven't used that one, huh?
Or it cannot break, and then you use someone else's mouse, and it's opposite, and then your brain breaks.
Yeah.
I like the one when I had to tell one of the girls that was a computer person. She never knew what the little thing was, and I said, "You mean the cursor?"
The little thingy. The little thingy.
Yeah, she's like the little thing. I said, "You mean the cursor?"
Yeah,
that's right. Some people call the arrow pointer the mouse. I'm like, no. This is the mouse. That's the cursor.
Yeah, which controls the point. Yeah.
I was like, now you know it's a cursor.
Like, that's just what it's called.
Now you can teach people that. And then they make the cursor so big. I'm like, why do you need it that big? You can't see it on the screen.
No, some people can't. Yeah. I gotta make
when
mine
I've got
wider.
3 monitors, I lose my cursor all the time.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm wiggling the mouse. I don't see it anywhere. I'm like, oh no.
That's for sure. Yeah. Yeah, plus you want it bigger too so that it shows up on camera good. So sometimes you want to see it.
Ecamm lets you change the display of the cursor when you're screen sharing. So to the audience, it's mega huge. But I think you need a third-party extension to do it on the Mac OS overall. don't have that extension.
Oh, that was that was just when you said Mac. So some guy comes in, he wants to use the computers, right? He's like, "Oh, you got Mac computers?" I said, "What do you think? It's the library. We don't have Mac computers. You're lucky you got Microsoft Word
too expensive for the library."
But he clearly was like, "Mac? Well, what do you think we are?"
No Mac. I
was like, "No. You can't download Chrome on it. You can't do this. You can't do that."
Yeah.
And you want Mac?
Our toilet paper's made out of gold too. Wow.
Yeah. We're a non-profit
so
organization.
It's so funny. You're like, I was like, "No, sorry, sir." And then when the guy
Windows XP, and they'll like it.
And then when the guy said he said, "I have to use another browser, so can I use Chrome?" And he said, "It says I can." I said, "No, you can't download Chrome. You can't do anything.
No.
It doesn't. Even
What
though
browser
it's
do
saying
you have?
can." We
Edge?
just have
They just use
Firefox.
Edge. But you have Edge.
Yeah, I think we have Edge. So
Because it comes with Edge, right?
I think so.
It used to be called Explorer. Like, when did it change to Edge?
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of
The
Edge.
marketing
Edge is complicated a little bit. You have to. I don't know.
But you prefer you prefer Firefox?
Yeah. I mean, I'll use Edge if I have to. My work is on Edge because I like the Windows on the top. I have it all set. So,
the presets and stuff like that. The shortcuts.
mm-hmm. So hopefully in June we're getting Windows 11, so we'll see. We've had Windows 10 for like the longest time.
Yeah. That's a big endeavor because not all the computers can handle it, so now they got to get replaced.
Oh yeah.
Instead of just redone, they're getting replaced.
I said to do it. They have the truck with all the keyboards, and they have a basement, and they throw them all.
I call it the mobile graveyard.
Yeah.
They pick up the dead and then they bring it to the real graveyard.
All the monitors and everything.
Yeah, it's like every company's got a graveyard somewhere.
Yeah. The one seller on Whatnot, they take all of companies' old hardware and they wipe it clean and they resell it. Because a lot of companies, they have it in their policy, you just can't throw them out. You have to give them to a third party for them to,
Oh, really?
because they have the clearance and to wipe it clean and stuff like that. But then they get to keep the laptop. Because my company was doing that. I'm like, send them all my way. I'll do the zero level format where it writes zeros. It doesn't just take the directory away and leave the files that to be recovered. Like I'll zero.
Yeah.
No, we can't do it. I'm like, how much is this costing? And it was like multiple thousands of dollars for.
How do I get certified that I can do it?
I know, right? I'll take that job. But I never buy anything because it's all 8-year-old equipment and stuff like that, which works just fine.
Yeah.
But all the iPads are old and a lot of Acer stuff. I'm like,
Yeah.
not that Acer's bad, but it's just old stuff.
Yeah. I gotta get a new ThinkPad. Thinking of office stuff. My ThinkPad is Kaputski. Low memory.
ThinkPad's going strong, baby. It never let me down. I've had it for 3 years. That's not bad for a Windows machine.
You don't know where our tablets are, huh? The one that you won that time?
Oh, I got it right here on the shelf.
Oh, you do?
But it's so old, you wouldn't want to use it. I want an iPad from Discovery Channel.
It's like it's right here.
Oh, I do have it. I could pull it out. But it's so old. I just keep it because it's a memory of winning. The odds was like me winning was, I don't know, something against 20,000 people or something like that. I think between in person and online, it was over 20,000 people. And then
wow.
Yeah, I was at Comic-Con. They were like, "Hey, if anybody wants to go to this website," and if the whole audience was like, "Oh yeah." Got home, I got an email. I was like, "Yes! Oh my god, couldn't believe it."
Hell yeah.
I called my brother. I said, "You're gonna be pissed at me." He's like, "Why? Because you won?" I was like, "Yeah," because he invited me to to the Comic-Con. And I wind up winning the pet.
Wow.
Yeah, somebody won it in the family.
Yeah, at least I was in the family, yeah.
Right.
But with siblings, you never know. It's like, it was funny. It has like an etched body or something on it. Now I want to pull it up. Find it.
I had to turn down an iPad case because I didn't have the right iPad size.
On the back of it,
God, look at that.
See, on the back of it, it has.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, so that's why I keep it, because it's not a normal one. It's etched with the sci-fi science.
I'm gonna put it on a laser engraver.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Very
thing
nice.
is pretty big.
Yeah. It's obviously no power.
There's my
And then-
iPad. Right.
Then I got an Android one. Very old HP.
I wouldn't touch that. That's radioactive to me.
Radioactive? What,
What are
HP?
they thinking?
What do you mean?
Like, why does that even exist?
What, the Android?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, it's just Coke and Pepsi, man. You gotta have the alternative. The world should just be Mac, right? Yeah.
As far as tablets go, there's only iPad.
Hey, tech
There's no-
troublemaker.
Hey, tech troublemaker. What's happening?
Troublemaker.
He's right on time. He has a regular kind of time that he
That's about his
jumps
time.
on. Yeah. It's probably with his routine, his home routine, whatever. He's probably like, oh, okay, it's time to jump on.
He was gangsta tech troublemaker. He was wearing his baseball cap backwards on his morning car ride
yeah?
video.
Was he?
Car talk, yeah.
Ah. Turning into a tough guy, eh?
Did
Always-
you wind up watching John Wick 4?
I did. It's a long movie. I had to watch the first half and then I watched the second half. Yeah. I watched-
And they advertised the other day that there's a new movie called, I think it's Ballerino or Ball something, and John Wick is the character is supposed to be in it. So I was thinking maybe that's why you saw a trailer or something for it. I'll send it to you.
It was on Roku, and Roku has a little advertisement, and the advertisement was John Wick 4. I was like, ooh. So
we've had that one for a while.
Yeah, we were laughing. We looked at each other. We were like, yeah, that's on there. You watched that. And
Yeah.
I can't watch him. That's too much killing.
Yeah, it's
Like,
ultra
honey,
violence.
You
Yeah,
can
that's for
watch
sure.
that by yourself. That's okay.
Yeah.
I love the killing. Killing is the good part.
Oh my God. He's standing on the stairs and just shooting away. Oh,
Flipping around.
my
It's a
stomach
little hard
just-
to believe that no bullet landed on a part of his body that wasn't his suit, because his suit
Yeah,
was
yeah.
Kevlar.
Yeah. And it would still bruise the hell out of you, even if it's bulletproof. Yeah.
What did he say? I accidentally zoomed out on my video this morning.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, you could see the whole interior of his car. 'Cause he was fiddling with his watch, and he says, I got it. And as soon as he says he got it, it went whoosh, it zoomed way out. Like because he could see the camera through his watch, and I think he like had it perfect, but he must have like accidentally grazed it when it was closing, and it zoomed out. It was good. It didn't take away from the video at all, Roy. Not at all.
I gotta watch that.
Yeah,
I
we
think.
gotta watch that one now.
Yeah. Just to see the goof. Oops.
I wouldn't even call it a new. I'd call it a creative choice.
Happy accident. Like
A happy.
like the painter guy. Happy accidents. Yeah. So I've been in spring cleaning mode for the past 2 days, trying to get rid of stuff. And boy, do I have a lot of different e-waste, I guess you would call it. So once I get rid of one pile, I start making another pile of e-waste. And then I got to figure out how to get rid of it.
Mine was garbage and recycling. 2 cycles in a row, I borrowed the neighbor's trash can with their permission. They had extra room. I would dump it in.
Yeah. We don't necessarily have that problem because it's a 6-family building. But my landlord refuses to throw out more garbage than 2 apartments at a time. I don't know why. I think it's dementia. He's got he's 85 years old. I'm like, it's a 6-family building. You don't have to hold back on the garbage. Just throw it out.
I don't get. What does he think he's doing? Does he just not remember, or he only thinks?
I kind of had an argument with him yesterday, and I was just like, what is the problem here that you can't throw out my garbage? He's like, you're bringing too much down because you can't put all that garbage out. I'm like, it's a 6-family building with 3. You have the 3 active apartments and a 6 family. I'm like, there's something you don't understand here. What's the problem? And he just stared at me. It's like, I don't know. I lost my shit the other day. So I gotta keep. I'm gonna keep cleaning up and bringing stuff down. I told his wife, I was just like, I don't know what he doesn't understand. I got garbage that needs to go out. Yeah. So
before we got a new trash vendor at the township level, we used to have a 4-bag policy, and I thought that was the dumbest.
Oh yeah.
Dumbest thing, because you can't regulate how much trash you have. You have as much trash as you have.
Yeah.
Like, what are you supposed to do?
On recycling, I actually printed out because I don't know if they have enough information. They don't have access to the internet. The rules on recycling. So it literally says no limit for bags that you can put out for recycling. You know, you just reminded me of that. It's like 4 bags. It's like, how do you put a limit on that?
There was never a limit on recycling, just the refuse, just the garbage.
Oh yeah.
There used to be. I was going to do a sketch of parents who have their child graduating high school, and it's like, we've been waiting 19 years for our son to graduate. We're gonna have a big party, and then the husband says, hold on, honey, we already have 4 bags of garbage. We're gonna have to cancel the once in a lifetime high school graduation party at our house. What? It's a township ordinance. You can't have more than 4 bags. If we have people over at this party, we're gonna have a 5th bag. We have to cancel. Like, is that what they think people are supposed to do when they have too much garbage bags and there's a 4-bag limit?
Yeah. Or somehow you have to absorb it over the next cycles. You know, that's even ridiculous too. Because now you're holding garbage, you're holding stinky garbage or stuff that's rotting. How do you manage that?
Troublemaker says I want a second recycle bin, but they won't let me have it.
They won't let you have it. So what do you do with this stuff? That's crazy.
You use your neighbor's recycle bin.
Oh my god.
For two cycles. I had so much cardboard.
So
I filled up my whole one, and then my neighbors had like half of theirs. So I put half and half.
Is it the HOA or just the township rules, or what is
township? It? We don't have HOA.
Oh.
I refuse to live under an HOA.
Yeah, I've heard horror stories for HOA.
Before that happens.
They're like, the color of your garage, you can't have the garage door open a certain amount of time. You have a certain amount of the paint that you paint your house, you can't have. How high your grass is. I was like, oh my god, what a nightmare.
We were watching the other day the sanitation truck, how they pick up the garbage.
Yeah.
How they pick up the can.
Yeah, they actually have a thing to lift the cans now. They didn't have that before.
Ours have that, but they gave us the can.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the landlord here bought the cans, but now they made it that you can get a refund. So I guess they applied for the refund.
Mm.
Yeah. They keep changing the rules. You just got to keep jumping through the hoops, man. That's all you can do. What? We have an Amazon problem, and we need more room to recycle. Yeah, like Matt Haas. He's got a video problem.
It's bad. It's bad. I get so many boxes. It's never. They must think I'm insane. Every USPS and Prime and carriers, they just hire, sometimes plainclothes cars pull up and they'll drop boxes off, take pictures of them, roll back in their car, and this, they come morning, noon, and early evening. It's just woof, 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 woof. The dogs bark every time.
Oh, that's good. They're doing their job.
Remember when we used to order all the shelving, how the boxes used to come? The shelving behind you.
Yeah.
But the boxes that we used to get, oh my God.
Oh, yeah.
The hall would be filled and we'd be bringing each one in.
Yeah.
And you see them upstairs like...
There's one thing, I get so much shelving in my place that when we were ordering it, it was a nightmare. It was like it would block the hallway.
Didn't you take a picture of it all in here once before?
Yeah.
It's like, oh my God.
Yeah.
The whole living room
I'm going to
was
get a
full.
product in that's shelving. It's 4 feet, and it's like five layers up, all steel, It's like your chrome ones, but it's all black.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got a black. Actually, the one in front of me is all black. I have one black section. Yeah.
That's the only one that's black, right?
Yeah. So, and the ceilings are like 9 foot, so the shelving is 8 foot high. Yeah. So if you buy them standard in the stores, you don't get the 8-footer ones. If you buy from shelving.com, you can get the 8-foot ones. So, yeah. I was trying to maximize my space. I was like, well, I'm going to put the 7-foot one in the 9-foot ceiling. I was like, I paid a lot more for it to make sure that they would maximize my space. But yeah, all the sizes on shelving.com, man. Little tiny ones, little 4-foot ones. I mean, 6-inch deep, even.
I like the little one that we have under the TV.
Yeah.
That's the cutest one.
Yeah. Well, you got to put equipment somewhere. People do that. They get big TVs and they're like, well, where am I going to put the equipment? You should just have thought of that. They usually get those little entertainment units that fit under the TV or whatever.
Even the stand that we have for the TV was pretty good. It's not on the wall or anything. It doesn't move.
Yeah. My landlord didn't want me to put the TV on the wall. Another 80-year-old thing. So I had to buy a stand for the TV. So, yeah. That was an argument in itself. I was just like, oh my God, I got to spend like $150 or something like that for a stand.
What does he care about it being on the wall?
I don't know. They must think the wall's not strong enough, but
it's holding up the apartment.
Yeah, exactly. Just put it in the studs, and I'm like, I'm a professional installer, so I don't know what the problem is here. Yeah,
I mean, the load on the building is the same, whether it's on the floor, whether it's on the wall. Yeah. It's still weight.
He literally, I had it by the door. He literally felt the weight of the TV. I was like, no. I just had to deal with this grunting no.
What would he do if you put it on the wall?
We wouldn't want to cause trouble, believe
me. I've done enough things that could be. I've made holes and stuff, and I just didn't want him to see it like immediately in the living room because that's by the doorway where I would normally interact with him.
Why did you even ask him, or how do you find out about it?
Well, when I moved in, I was just like, I want to put this thing on the wall.
Why'd you even say that? Why did that come out of your mouth?
Because I'm a nice guy and I like to not cause waves. You know, these people are from the 100 years ago.
No. See,
Ask for forgiveness, not permission, right? Is that what you say? Is that
I wouldn't even ask for forgiveness. I would just do it and just shut up about it.
I tend to agree with you. That's basically my mantra now. You know, it's not how I was. Yeah.
I like it where it is. It's not so bad.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it kind of worked out, but it cost us some more money and time to put it on a stand. Yeah. These old folk, they don't understand. So.
I'd get some 2x4s, get some, tight bond 2 glue, some drywall screws. I just put some monstrosity and put it on the wall where I want it, but it'll actually be on 2x4s standing in front of the wall.
Yeah. No, I tend to think that way too. It's just absurd. It's old people. What are you gonna do, man?
Or you could screw 2x4s into the studs of the wall and then put your TV on the 2x4s and be like, no, it's not on the wall, it's on the 2x4s. Well, you screwed the 2x4s into the wall. I'm like, yeah. I told you not to. No, you told me not to put the TV. Screw the TV into the wall.
Yeah. I had the legs from the TV. I mean, legs from this the regular shelving that we were talking about. The legs from that, and some of them I cut to make fitting in different places, and I'll have the pieces. I brought them down for recycling, which they're metal. They'll be recycling. They're less than 4 feet. You tie them up. You put it next to the trash container, right? Not a big, not super science and nothing, right? He's telling me it's commercial garbage that they can't take it. I'm like, what's wrong with this?
How is he the authority on what they can take?
Yeah, and he's like, well, I asked the guy upstairs. One of the tenants actually works for sanitation. He goes, I asked him, and he won't tell me anything. I said, because you're a pain in my ass, and you're a pain in his ass, and he don't want to talk to you. So I don't know. That's the type of stuff I deal with. I try to keep a happy composure.
How much do you want to bet?
I tried explaining it to him that it's from a shelf in my apartment, so that means it's household garbage. And either way, the recycling rules are clear.
Sounds like this guy just wants to cause.
Yeah.
It sounds like he shouldn't be in the business he's in.
Yeah, I told his wife. I said that he's not able to do his job at this point. He's trying to hold on. He's trying to be relevant, and he's trying to hold on. It's just like, dude, just let it go.
I just tell him yes, and then do whatever the flip I want. Okay, yeah, I won't put those metal things out there, and then I would just turn around and walk away. And if he says something while I'm walking away, I'm like, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, exactly.
On my apartment.
Exactly. That's what it's come down to, really. Yeah. Yeah. That's what Laura even tells. Laura tells me, she goes, Laura's like, don't get upset. Just yes on the death.
Yeah.
I deal with old people all day long at the library, and you just listen to them, and you're just like,
yeah.
Okay, I understand the world is the way it is, and then you slowly walk away from it. I said, you got to do the walk.
All right.
You gotta know
See you later. Yeah, slowly back away. See you.
And they're still talking. Yeah, we understand. Yeah. Yesterday, the lady comes in. I was telling Stuart today. So she comes in, and I'm talking to her, and she's like, wait a minute, I can't hear you. I turned my hearing aids off. I said, so what is the purpose of wearing hearing aids outside and you want to hear them? You're crossing the street and you can't hear anything.
You got them on, but you don't have them on.
I was like,
yeah, she's wearing them, but not on.
I was like, You're talking to me face to face and you can't hear me. So how are you going to hear the traffic, the little old car that's crossing the street?
She's wearing them, though.
It's just funny.
Yeah. My ears keep popping up.
Are you both trying to fix your ears? It's like you just do it the first and Matt does it.
These never it rocks. backwards off the ear and then falls off. I can't get it to stay.
It's like the more you talk, the more they wiggle. They wiggle out. Yeah.
And I lost the different rubber attachments. I gave a couple of them. And I need to go up a size, I think. And I have no idea where they're at. They're only $18. I should just buy another one.
I get the same ones, I think, that you do.
Yeah.
The LSP recommended ones, right?
Right.
Yeah.
My friend is in a HOA, and they had problems with political flags. So they were like, no flags. And people were like, you're telling me I can't fly the United States flag? They're like, F this. And
oh, wow.
I wouldn't have the patience for that. I would
get this. So I had other garbage that had to go out, and I knew some of it wasn't recyclable. So I actually had to call a carting company to haul away my garbage, even the stuff that he was protesting about. So that cost me another $150.
Oh,
every time this guy opens his mouth, it costs me money. Crazy. They're like, what? You calling a carting company? I said, yeah, what else am I going to do? Yeah, I said, I don't keep arguing with you people. It's crazy.
You need to hire me as your representative. I'll deal with this guy. and your problems will melt away.
Yeah.
We may be your new neighbor if you get no more.
What? What are you saying, Laura?
Come to Pennsylvania. There's a house for sale 1 street over. Got your name all over it.
Sure.
Let's go.
That's funny.
What are you, about an hour away from New York? Or further than that? Yeah.
No.
It's further than that, right? Is it about 3 hours?
It takes me...
Well, Hershey Park is it's farther, right?
It takes about 4 hours to get to the very north end of New Jersey.
Okay.
Oh, just to get to Jersey, jeez.
The border of New Jersey and New York.
Damn.
Well, maybe not that long. Maybe 3 hours.
Silence is golden, duct tape is silver.
Brianna's aunt lives in Pennsylvania, and they drive about 3 or 4 hours every day from New York City. And the George Washington Bridge is horrible. What a trouble! Silent is golden, duct tape is silver.
Yeah.
Okay, no, it's 3 hours. 3 hours to get to the border of New York at the very north end of New Jersey. No traffic.
Yeah. PA, it sounds closer, but it's not.
No.
Not. No. And some people they drive like Giles, man. He gets on the bus. My brother lives upstate, and he'll take a 2.5 hour drive on a bus every day to go back and forth to work.
He's lucky. He goes right to Port Authority. He's right there.
Yeah, at least he's not driving himself. He's taking Port Authority bus, and the bus literally lets him off in front of his house. He planned that shit really good.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was waiting that for years to get the bus right in front of his house. Yeah. Right in front of his house.
Yeah.
Does he listen to audiobooks, or does he take?
All that stuff.
All that stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, he keeps himself busy on the ride, or takes a nap, depending if he had a rough night.
Well, if it's express bus, it's about an hour. If it's regular, I think it's 2 hours.
Yeah, I think it's like a half-hour difference on the express. Yeah.
And their house is right next to it.
But my point is, some people are used to that commute. I couldn't do it. Oof. That's crazy.
Who is it? One of my co-workers, they lived in Jersey. They used to take the bus every day back and forth. I was like, I could never do that. The work in Queens.
Half hour to an hour, but over that, oh boy. Yeah. Look at my house, I don't have to drive at all. Yeah.
Never gets old.
Yeah.
Not like John Ventini. He drives though, right?
Yeah, he drives.
He drives everywhere.
Yeah, just not across the country.
Home too.
Yeah, he's bi-coastal with the planes.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Anybody in chat?
No, just Chuck Troublemaker.
Like Troublemaker, you want to come on? No. I'm in bed too. Figured we'd have Turtleback, man. I wanted Turtleback.
He's probably doing his
He's
karaoke.
He's probably like, that damn VMix fucked me up.
Yeah. Matt Mazur, yeah, he's a good guy.
I always call him Matt Turtle.
Turtle dance, man.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Got a good thing going.
Yeah, he's amazing.
So I sent a fun meme to my son. I think I want to show it here on stream.
Yeah, so you need full screen.
Yeah, let me go full screen and I'll go screen sharing. Oh, I have to set a system preference.
Oh, you can see your whole studio then.
Sorry. Quit and reopen. I don't know if this is going to quit Chrome or not.
Yep, he's frozen. I quit Chrome.
My house is frozen.
Is he back?
He lost his voice.
Yeah, he's muted. Where's my mute?
Mute isn't back here.
I'm muted?
Oh, you were?
No, you were.
Okay.
By the time we found the button.
Let me show you this. Can you read that?
I'm a good dad, but not
let my kids beat me and Mario Kart to raise their good self-esteem.
That's cute.
I sent that to my son and his girlfriend, and she comes back and says, "Is that where he gets his competitive nature from?"
Yeah. That's funny.
Am I back? Oh,
no,
wait,
you're not back yet. There you are. Now you're back. I gotta put the lower third back on. There we go.
Alright.
Well, it's okay. That's all right. At least we both can hit the buttons. I just can't send any comments.
Where his competitiveness comes from with Mario Kart. Yeah. 100%.
Yeah, I gotta get a game for Laura.
I got my heyday.
You know, actually, when I was going through the CDs, because I was cleaning out my CDs, I found Spy vs. Spy for the Xbox. So remember you were asking about it, Laura?
Yeah.
So, I don't know if you can actually play that on a PC. Because
I would think so.
I don't know. I don't know if Xbox is compatible with PC. I think so. They're supposed to be.
Do you have a DVD player thing?
Yes.
It depends on the game manufacturer.
Yeah, because the Microsoft makes
a port for PC or not.
Yeah. Well, if there's an Xbox emulator, maybe. Yeah, I gotta look up for an Xbox emulator. That's probably what it is. Yeah, they have emulators for everything, man.
And then when you were going through the boxes, you said you found a whole thing of pictures.
Oh yeah, tons of pictures I found too. Yeah. I didn't go through them because you get slowed down. They're like, he starts seeing a few goodies and it's like, no, just put it away. You got chores to do, man. So I didn't go through them all. I saw some pictures of you, Laura. Some pictures of Big Matt at the Renaissance Fair.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I should have put them down for you to look at. That's what I should have done. Maybe I'll do that after the stream. I'll give them to you. Laura likes her old pictures. She got stacks.
You know, we had to wait weeks for those pictures.
Yeah, they were actually printed. Yeah, they're not digital. They're actually printed. Yeah, even Big Matt was like, "Oh, that goes way back." I was like, "Yeah."
Take the pictures, then go to the photo place. Then you didn't like you wound up throwing away half the pictures because you were like, "Oh my god, it's horrible."
I think a lot of them might have been printed too by like maybe Joel.
Maybe I don't know.
Yeah, we went through a stage of printing a lot of the pictures. Yeah. Yeah. It's hard to tell the difference. They're pretty good pictures. Yeah. Yeah, maybe we'll scan some of them.
Photographs when Evan was born through his first birthday, and then we got the digital camera in 2001. We got the digital camera, and then it was all digital after that.
Yeah.
That was like with my nephew when he was born in 2000. They had all the little camcorders with the tapes. Oh,
sure.
So much videos and pictures and albums and.
Yeah.
When he passed, they were like, "Do you have pictures? Like 100 pictures?" He was like, "He's got his whole life." You know, we could get pictures from when he was a baby, 20 years worth of pictures. It was like, oh my god.
Sure. Yeah, maybe we'll scan some of them.
But the little cam, the cam thing was like, you know, watch them. I don't even know what you watch them on.
Yeah, that's the only thing that with that type of media that they wind up in boxes somewhere, and then you never find them again, or you never print them. They wind up in a graveyard too.
Well, that was like the thing when we had the old projector. So we took all those all the
home movies on projector.
Yeah, home movies. We put them on like VHS. Now you don't have VHS anymore, so now you want to convert them to DVD.
Yeah, you got to convert them again.
But nobody's ever really done that. Yeah. Took all the baby pictures. It's like, oh my god, three of us.
Sure. Well, as long as somebody holds on to it, maybe it'll get done someday.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then my father had the one video with all the trains that he had in the basement.
Yeah, which I never got to see. I've seen the train set. I just never got to see him with the train set.
He got the next door neighbor. He was like, "Can you come over and video? You got a camera?" And he videoed the whole thing, and they got a whole VHS of everything moving and everything else.
Yeah. Yeah, you girls were too young, right?
Yeah, we were about 11, 12.
Yeah. I have you as the cameraman. There he goes. Of course, he had to have one VHS next to him.
This has incriminating evidence on it.
You got the machine to go with that? Yeah.
This is 19, 20, and 21-year-old Matt on this, right?
Wow.
And my friends too.
Long-haired drinking Matt. That's
yeah. A lot of parties are on that. So,
you know, everybody says to us that we didn't have much video, so everything we did, we got away with it. Now everything is on video. It's like
we didn't have all the evidence laying around.
Not really evidence.
I'm gonna send that to a service and have them give me a digital version of it.
Like we were laughing the other day. Some lady comes in the library. She's got to be in her 40s. She's got an older man with her, and I could smell the alcohol off of her, right? And they come out of the bathroom, and she's clearly walking around with a can in the library like it's nothing. I'm like, go get the manager. Like you have open
liquor container or whatever it is. Yeah.
And you think you could walk around the library? No, get out of here.
Yeah.
And she's playing with the books and everything, and I'm like, oh my god, she clearly needs to go.
You get all types. But luckily, there hasn't been too many crazies lately. I haven't heard you say about the mentally deranged people coming in.
No, we've been pretty good.
Yeah. Because I remember you used to tell me a bunch of stories back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's been pretty calm lately. Mm-hmm. Is there a security guard?
No.
Just the managers, right? You call the managers.
Mm-hmm.
Be careful. be triggering anybody out there.
No. Because now they get rid of a lot of them now because they do a lot of incident reports. The security takes care of them right away. And then they're banned from that library.
Oh, going back to that junk story, that 1-800-GOT-JUNK is the company I use. They came in like 2 hours. It was great. I was shocked myself. They were just like, yeah, well, come look at it. We can't really tell you a price over the phone. I was like, all right, I guess I could turn them away. They just said that. I mean, it was more expensive than I wanted, but it's nice to know if you got the money and you got a trash problem, they'll come.
Oh, so that was the
Take
thing
care
when
of
I
it.
used to have the camera on my phone. So I'm sitting at work and I see Stu go out with two guys with gloves and a shirt, and I'm like, oh my god, what is going? What am I?
Yeah,
expecting?
again, the doorbell's ringing her phone. Yeah, she's seeing something's
like,
going on.
We bringing a body out or something? I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, she had no idea I was cleaning up.
Yeah. Until I come home and he tells me the story.
Yeah.
I think, oh, that explains the
Like,
guy with the shirt and
like,
the gloves.
Honey, I spent some money. And she's like, what?
Well, I was just worried, like, what? Like, I thought maybe something happened and they were coming to take somebody away or something. I was like, I don't know. I don't know what to expect. I couldn't read the guy's shirt, but all I saw was plastic gloves.
1-800-GOT-JUNK. Yeah. Singing them, putting on their gloves and then ringing the doorbell. They were getting ready for action. I was telling them, I was like, no, it's outside. You just passed it. They were like, oh, that little pile? I'm like, yeah. So I'm getting a lot of grief for it. Get rid of it for me. Yeah, it's crazy.
They charge you like $25, $50.
No,
130.
130 for a little pile. He was like, you got more garbage? We'll make it worth it for you. Like, he's like, I got a minimum. I got to charge. I said, well, I wish I was more prepared. I do have more garbage, but I said, I'm not bringing this stuff back in the house, so you got to take it.
It's your lucky day.
Yeah.
Give me a discount next time.
Yeah. No, I asked him a bunch of questions. I held him there for like 20 minutes trying to get pricing out of him, which was kind of a waste of time because he's like, oh, it varies so much. And then he's telling me the spacing in the truck. He's from here to here is worth so much. From here to here is worth so much. And that's how we generally do it. So I was like, he's like, you figure out how many bags that takes that space. I was like, all right. I get it. Yeah, but I had a big desk. I made a plexiglass, inch and a half plexiglass. It was from a bank window, 2 bank windows. So I made one as the desktop and 2 as the legs. The whole thing was clear and polished. It was beautiful.
Beautiful when you had that.
Yeah, I mean, I scratched it over time, but the only way to get rid of it was chop it up in like 1 foot sections. And like I said, my landlord looked at it and he was like, what the hell is that? And I was like, that used to be my desk. And I was like, household garbage? And he's like, no, it's not. Yeah.
But that was a real nice desk. I like.
So I had no way to get rid of that. And I had a bunch of, I used to cut a lot of plaster and wood and stuff. So I had an air handling system to take all the dust away. And when I moved into the apartment, I had to bring all that stuff with me because we kind of moved in a rush. So I had all these PVC pipes to handle airflow and for vacuum. So it's all PVC. PVC is not recyclable. So I was just like, well, I have 2 big piles of plastic that are not recyclable. I was just like, well, I guess I got to call somebody. Yeah. So that sucked.
So complicated.
Yeah.
I hear you. We had a new apartment complex go up down the street. And my wife's like, why don't you just take all those bags to the apartment dumpster and just dump them in the dumpster?
Yeah. Oh, that's what this guy was telling me too. He's like, some of your garbage I put in the dumpster down the street. And I was like, that's illegal, right? But he's telling me it's my garbage he's been doing it. I was just like, okay. I said, we're not going to do that. I'm not going to do that.
Yeah, that you're not supposed to do.
Yeah. I mean, people do it, but you know, I'm glad you brought that up because that was part of the argument. I was just like you were saying that I should do it. No. And he's probably doing it to little pieces of metal because I didn't even pull out the table and all that, the PVC. He was complaining about the small stuff, so I was just like, what the hell is he putting in somebody else's dumpster? It's probably the regular recycles. Yeah. I just had to start laughing. I don't know. Okay, enough of that. Let's change the subject.
You need an agent. I need to be your agent. I will handle all conversations with your landlord. If he talks to you, you say, no, you can't talk to me. You have to talk to this guy.
Yeah.
Hand him my card.
Yeah. That's funny. I'll have the trim, so carpet trim, like the transition trim from carpet to whatever. I had changed the transitions because he had little like 1-inch transitions, and I needed you could see the jagged cuts of the carpet or whatever. So I put a bigger transition in, so it looks nicer. He's saying that I'm bringing contractor garbage because I'm doing somebody else's work, and the leftover pieces. He's saying that I'm bringing them home for him to throw away, and I'm like, it's from the apartment that I live in. That I upgraded it, and he's like, "What?" He doesn't understand. He's just staring at me like, "What?" I said, "It's from the apartment that I live in. So how is this contractor garbage?" The guy he's like a blank slate. I'm like, I can't understand it. I'm like, it's not from anywhere else. It's from this apartment. Because he's like, what is that? And I'm like, it's a transition. You know what that is. I said, you put them in the apartment. I changed them
Next
up.
time he says, what is that? Your answer is household garbage.
Yeah. And he was like,
don't
commercial.
Don't say it's an old table. Don't say it's an old transition. It's household garbage from my apartment.
Yeah.
But what is it? It's household garbage.
Yeah, just keep repeating it. I was doing that for a while. It didn't sink in. And then I was just like, okay, I was like, there's no way he's gonna deny me this one. There's a curtain rod. I said, this is a curtain rod. Where do you think it came from? And he's just staring at me. Oh, it's commercial garbage. I was like, wow, I can't even get away with a curtain rod. Which I'll probably have to replace at some point.
Would the landlord pay more money if your curtain rod was out there? Or not?
Would he pay more money? What do you mean?
Would he pay more money if your curtain rod was commercial garbage? Like what if it was? What if you did put commercial garbage out? What would be the ramifications to your landlord?
Well, that's what I was telling him. I said, just put it next to the bin. Because he goes, everything's got to fit in the bin. And I'm like, not all garbage is going to fit in that bin. So what's the problem here? he just, his head, like, he just had that blank face again. And I was like, not all of it's going to fit in there. You just tape it up or whatever you got to do under 4 feet and they'll take it.
Here's what you do. This is how you react. Okay, I'll be him and I'll be you. I'll play both guys. Just follow along.
Yeah.
She says, Stuart, what is that? This is trim from my apartment. He'll be like, no, that's contractor refuge. and you're like, okay, bye. Yeah, that's what I gotta do. Yeah, okay, right. Yeah, no, it's good. It's sound advice, man. Sound advice. That's what because otherwise it's gonna blow up again. So I just gotta have to walk away from him. Yeah, I was like, pure logic would not sink in at all, man. I was just like, no, this man's a brick wall. His I don't know if she's listening. His wife used to say that his friends. He used to be a fire department guy. He used to work in the fire department, and his fellow firefighters used to call him Nazi Joe. That was the nickname. So
You kind of that says a lot. You know what I mean? Yeah.
No more specifics. You should speak in generalities.
Yeah.
What is that? It's household garbage from my apartment. No, that's contractor waste. All right, bye, Joe. Or whatever his name.
Yeah. Bye, Joe. Uh-huh. Yeah. So that was I just had to air my grievances today. So that's my rant.
Funny.
That's my rant today.
Easy.
But I did clean up a lot in the apartment. So do I get a picture of it? Do I have a picture? I'm gonna switch cameras. 1 second. No. Oh, that's the ceiling. The tiles are back. That's upside down.
Oh, yeah.
There it is. The room's almost back in order. I can't put my table back. I can't put my table back because it's too big. I'm still cleaning. Yeah, but at least you got to take a look.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's looking more normal. So they got to do that inspection, and that's the other thing worried too, because his head's gonna spin once he starts seeing my equipment and stuff in here. The landlady's fine, but the older man, he's gonna say, "What do you have, a nuclear reactor in there? What's going on?"
Vague. You need to be completely vague. Broad statements.
Yeah.
And then you just repeat yourself. When he starts asking more questions, it's the same response.
Yeah.
You don't give him anything. See, you give him a little strand of string, and he takes it and pulls it. Like,
Yeah.
Don't
Don't let him do anything. Yeah. It's bad enough. I got the windows sealed because it's such old windows, and the draft and everything comes through. But they gotta want to inspect the windows, so I have to unseal them. So before this all happens, it's gonna create a mess in here. I gotta unseal all the windows.
Make sure that's the last step you do.
Yeah. Exactly. And hopefully it's gonna be in the summertime, so it shouldn't be too bad with the windows unsealed. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Sounds like you're out ahead of the schedule. Are you ahead of schedule?
Yeah, they saying it's in August. The minimum time for inspection. So yeah, I'm ahead of it. She can call for earlier, but
the whole apartment complex needs to be abated of lead.
Yes.
Wow. Good.
Yes. So I mean, my windows are probably going to fail, but there's nothing I can do about that. Yeah. Because I have 2 windows that are painted white, and usually anything white in this place has lead. Yeah. I tested the stain anywhere that it has stain. Most of all my tests came up at negative for stain. Because there could be lead.
Is that
and
where
stain.
you put a stain on it? You're talking about?
Yeah, I put these not sponsored lead test strips. They have chemicals on them. You just wet them, and then rub them on the area that's in question, and they should turn purple if there's lead.
Got it.
Yeah, they're probably going to come with some kind of electronic device that tests lead. Like you just put, like a gun type thing. You point it at it, whatever. I've seen those for lead, but I'm not going to buy one of those. Yeah, so I just bought a $30 kit with 60 swabs in there. Yeah. But I'm ahead of it. Yeah. But the whole thing is they got to use their contractors that are certified for abatement. So if they don't do it themselves, now they're at the mercy of another contractor. So that's the catch to the whole thing. It's not like, we're just going to do it ourselves after that. Now, after that, they take control. Yeah. Yeah.
What time are you going live tomorrow?
What-
Matt,
Oh yeah, what time do you do regular
Oh, I
time?
don't know.
are you moving
don't
the
know.
mouse?
Yeah, I'm moving
I
them
don't
out.
have it scheduled. It might be around 2 in the afternoon.
This is for the sale?
Yeah.
2 in the afternoon.
Yeah, for the live sell.
Yeah, I want to see that, man.
So you're gonna post it on
post it or
Facebook
something.
I'll just
somewhere?
probably post it on my Facebook profile.
Okay.
My Haas Facebook profile.
Around 2. All right. Yeah, I want to catch that, man.
Yeah, we
Plus, that might be something I want. You got a lot of stuff,
Well,
man.
Look through my catalog. It's online.
Well, I seen your videos online. You got another catalog somewhere?
No, yeah, but I'll send you everything I have that's for sale.
But it's more fun watching you do it.
Yeah, you see your hockey wares.
And then asking.
But it's good to look through the catalog, see if, because once you're on Whatnot, you'll see everything I post on Whatnot. But I have everything, even stuff that's not going on Whatnot. So it's all out there. Here, it's where is it? For sale. Boom. Visit site. There we go. Let me put it into YouTube. I think I'm a admin on your channel, right?
On YouTube, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you should be able to do links, right? Yeah.
There it is. See if
There
that
it
works
is.
for you.
There it is.
Why is this showing the medical tape first? Oh wait, that's not it.
That's for
I
sale.
knew that wasn't it. That's not it. It is this one. Oh yeah, that looks better. Okay.
I see a second link. One was retracted. Items for sale.
I don't know, some things I am going to keep. I didn't mark everything keep. But I want to keep.
No weather stations, huh?
I might keep the weather station. I don't know. You want a weather station? It's indoor temp and indoor humidity only.
No, I'm not. I'm looking. Well, not that the landlord will let me, but
No, Papa, stop.
you go because I want an outdoor one with the wind speed and all that.
I'll cut you a deal.
Yeah. No, it's alright. It's alright.
Is the vacuum on there? I think I'm not going to keep in the vacuum.
Yeah, I see. That's a big list. Yeah. This is all of it.
Say again?
Is this all of it? The whole stash?
You keep scrolling down. There's load more, load more, load more, load more.
Oh, is there a load more?
We can't see your
Yeah, at
face.
the
You
bottom.
keep going in the corner.
Yeah, see load
Oh.
more?
Oh yeah. Load more.
Bam.
Oh wow.
Now, if you go to the top, you can. I tried to do certain categories. See where it says electronics, industrial, and 7 more.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a
So
drop down.
you can just hit a category and it'll only show those categories.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Like automotive has like a dozen things. If you click the automotive, you'll kind of get the flavor of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Only 5 things.
One's just for sale. All for sale.
All.
Oh, I guess.
All. Yeah.
Yeah.
I have about 7 more categories to put on there. That's not all the categories.
Is that a shoe stretcher? Yeah.
I do.
That's funny.
Oh, my Kufandi shirts. I'll probably keep the shirts. Like, there's a lot of stuff in here. I'm gonna probably about 5% of it. I'm actually gonna keep.
Wireless lavalier. Keyboard.
I'm using that lavalier mic too. See, now I'm seeing all the things I'm really.
He's like, "Oops, no, I'm keeping that. I'm keeping that. Keeping that.
Keeping that. Well, you notice the e-bike's not on there. The e-bike.
Yeah, I didn't see it yet.
Oh, there's the desk mat that has the cheat sheet on it.
That's the hard part. It's like you want to sell everything, and then it's like, no, I want to keep it.
Click the Amazon link. No, yeah, affiliate URL, the amz.to link.
Yeah.
Go down, and then over to the right column.
Oh,
that's you click that.
No, it's not going anywhere. Nope.
How is that not clickable?
It turns into a hands, but it doesn't. It's not going anywhere.
Click the white Amazon part of it.
I found the flaw
Are you double clicking?
on the bug. Yeah, it's not going anywhere.
Let me try it.
Copy to clipboard. I could copy and paste it. Maybe.
Dude, it's working for me. How does it work for me but not you? Are you in Chrome?
Yeah.
What?
Oh, I'm not signed into Amazon. Maybe that's why. I don't know.
Maybe that was it. I don't know. Still doesn't make sense.
Yeah, it's not working. I'd look into that.
No, look, the hyperlink's showing up at the bottom left corner of your screen when you roll over the hyperlink. See the bottom left?
Yeah.
It's a hyperlink.
I don't know. Maybe because I'm not logged in to Amazon. I had browser problems. Remember, I cleared my cache, and that's why I'm not logged in. Yeah. Anyhow, I get you. We'll be looking at it. I want to see how you do fast sales, because you're saying you don't have much time with a product, right? You're just holding it up and going next.
There's you could go. You can make it. The time pressure I'm putting on myself. There's not any technical limit. Now, a thing will sell as fast as it sells because it has a 10-second timer, and then when you bid, it resets to 10. So every bid will reset to 10. Not that you have to let it drain down to almost 0 and reset. People will bid at 9 seconds, and they'll bid at 8 seconds, and they'll bid at 4 seconds. And it just.
So
if you're watching, you don't want 5 minutes between items, or you'll not stay and watch the show.
Oh yeah. But how do they bid? Through the chat? I don't even
There's
know.
a button above the chat where you bid.
Oh. Okay.
The yellow button, and you slide it to the right, and it takes your bid. And the button will say, bidding is now at $5. And then it'll say it's now at $6. And once it gets to 10 and it jumps by 2s, it'll go 12, 14, 16, 18. And in certain increments, it won't just only do $1.
Yeah.
The higher it gets, the more it'll jump.
So you got to be registered to do this. Yeah.
You need a free account. Yeah.
Yeah.
You
have an
And then you
account?
put your credit card in your account.
Yeah.
So it's,
Yeah.
then you can bid once you have an active credit card in your account.
Well, once you post it, we'll sign up for the link and see. Yeah.
Well, I'll get my Whatnot. Let me give you my Whatnot account page, so you'll have it. I just don't have the show listed, but here's the account. There you go. Whatnot.com/user/Wizard of Haas.
And put it through YouTube. You find it.
And once you have an
Yeah, I see
account,
it.
you can follow me.
Oh, I see the follow. Yeah.
Oh, you have an account, apparently.
Do I?
Oh, no, you have sign up, log in.
Yeah, I don't have an account. Yeah. But I'll just copy this link and I'll do it off air.
Okay. Perfect.
Yeah, I got it on my desktop. Fabulous.
Yeah, so Tony Iverson bought one of my keyboards that was out there. Because you
Tony-
saw that I have 3 products in the list there.
Tony Iverson. I don't know who that is.
Tony Iverson, he's one crazy Dane. He watches the morning show.
Oh, okay.
something.
Yeah.
He now the way he bought it is he underbid it and said, "Does the seller accept?" And I didn't get the notice, and it went 2 days, and he's like, "Dude, what's up?" Like, I don't know. He says, "Check what now?" Oh, okay. So then I approved. Because I wanted like 23 for it, and he bid like 19. I'm like, sure, whatever. And I just accepted it. And I printed out his label on my new label printer. And sent it off.
Yeah, which you got for free with the thing. Yeah.
I did. It's it works. It's a little clunky. Because I used it came with an application to print to it, and that's what I've been using, and it's a little funkified, but it's working.
Let's see. I'm trying to pull up my printer. Zebra label printer.
John Venturini. I guess it's about
John
his time.
Venturini here. Let's go.
Yeah, you ever seen
How are
this
you,
one?
Mr. John?
This big monstrosity is what I got for a printer.
Okay.
And it uses a roll up. Yeah.
Nice one.
It's a tank that you can't kill that thing, man. I get them cheap on eBay. You can get them for like $100 or less than $100. Yeah.
If you're ever like being held up at gunpoint, you could take that and bash it over the head of the guy that has.
Yeah. You'll see them in all UPS offices. If you ever go to UPS, they're everywhere.
Lovely printer.
Hey, John.
Hell
What's
yeah.
happening?
How long are we?
I was making the mistake. I realized sometimes when I print, it comes out blank. I'm like, oh, the software's all janky. No, I was putting it wax paper side the wrong way.
I've done that.
You can't mess up with a roll.
No, I guess you can't. But I think I have like about 8 more of the labels that came with the printer, and then I bought a pack of 500 off of Amazon. So
to answer Roy's comment before, silence with duct tape is platinum. He's got his effects. That's good.
We've been 2 hours?
Laura's fading fast.
yeah, we're over.
Yeah, we actually did it. We actually over. I can't see the timer.
It's 10:30, so we started at 8:30. It's 2 hours.
Oh yeah, it is. 2 hours and 6 minutes. Yay, dope. Well, if anybody's still out there, remember to subscribe.
No, I don't
John,
have the
look
bell.
at the new one.
You have to do the bell. I don't have the bell. Oh. You didn't give me
Yeah,
my
where's
bell
yours,
today.
Laura? You're supposed to be ready.
You didn't give me the bell.
Oh, I didn't give it to you. You blame it on me.
He said it's only 7:30.
What you talking about? 7:30 in your part of the world.
So, what you want?
Yeah.
Well, it's been fun.
Yeah.
I had a lot of fun.
Thank you as usual
Thank
for
you.
putting up with us and hanging out, listening to my rant
Thanks for
about my
putting up with me.
recycling. My recycling.
One of these
rants.
days, Laura and Stuart are gonna be like, we just can't handle Matt anymore. It's
No,
time
we
time
would
for
never
him to
say
go.
that.
No, it'll be a long time
That
from
day
now,
is not
if ever.
today.
Not today.
It was so funny when
Wait a minute, I
Paul,
can't hear you. My earballs fell out.
when Paul Weber came in first, he says hello to you and Matt, and I was like, "Oh, I'm here," but I didn't say that.
Oh my God.
Then he puts "Hey, Laura"
The
too.
right ear's going in the left ear. I'm a
Yeah.
hot mess.
You didn't miss much. It was a small Paul Weber story.
What is this? St. John's, you had a great season and a great ride. Looking forward to the next season. So,
Yeah.
Basketball thing. I
so
don't
if
know what
it's
he's
early
talking
for
about.
John Mancini, he can come in earlier instead of at 7:30, unless he's eating.
Yeah. Yeah, you could have been the fourth window, man. What happened?
He's tearing up the Pacific Northwest. Come on, young single guy out there. He's probably all over the place.
A small Paul
Paul
Weber
Weber
story.
came in at 1:30 this morning, 1 o'clock, whatever it was.
Yeah, Paul Weber made it, but he didn't go in the fourth window either. Yeah. So like, yeah, we said we're gonna wrap it up.
All right.
Oh, there's another comment.
Yeah.
Does it say St. John is near dear to me? Used to be.
Yeah, when he lived in Bayside.
Yeah. Oh, St. John's. Yeah.
St. John's
Sure,
University.
sure.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty, he got his comment in. We're gonna head out of here. Everybody get
Night.
some rest. Talk to you next week. Try to stay out of trouble.
Mahalo.
Mahalo. Remember to recycle. See you later.
No.
All right, you
Bye.
guys, stay in trouble.
Yeah. Oh,
Wrong one.
wrong one.